notice a dry alcove to your right and some stairs up to a dry pathway to your left. And to your right in the dry alcove is a 7-foot by 5-foot wall tapestry. It depicts a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure who is screaming.
Definitely need that tapestry. I want to go that way.
You think the 3,
I'll help you keep
you
it
think
down
it'd be
to the
3,
water
not 4.
at the other side.
I'll just roll it up. Put it on my bag.
Alright, let me look something up real quick.
It weighs
I like it.
3.5 pounds.
I mean, like, yeah, does it seem like evil in nature? Like, I mean, like, do I want to burn it or do I want to keep it?
What it is depicting it seems pretty goddamn evil in nature. Let's throw that
It
one
could
out
be
there.
ripping apart a 5th figure. That 5th
Faceless-
figure could be
Faceless
evil.
figures.
Alright.
Not there's a painted of 4 people
well,
doing this.
just because they're
person.
faceless doesn't mean they're evil.
Just because they're
So when you grabbed the tapestry, you notice a large patch of yellow mold was growing around its edges and along its back, and when disturbed, you are both hit with
Mold damage.
Oh no.
with
Stanky.
11 damage, and you need to make a DC. Where the hell we go? Roll a 20.
17 plus something. Maybe.
DC Constitution.
So 17 plus 3, non-natural 20.
16.
All right. So you avoided being poisoned for 1 minute by passing the DC, but you both took 11 damage.
Dunk it in the water
Wouldn't
as
a
soon
minute
as
be
it
enough to
seemed
kill
to
you?
like give off some bad spores. It was like, are we still wading through water? Or there's water nearby us flooding?
Yeah, we're still waiting in water.
As soon as like something like poofs up and we're like,
When
dunk
we
it in
grab
water.
it, we're just gonna immediately throw it into the liquid.
Yeah, into water. Like if it's giving off some really bad spores onto it, like
You mean
that's
the
my
water that
first
now has some
reaction
of his
is like
piss in it?
into the water.
Okay. All right.
Do you have
Like-
something safe you could put this in?
Try to like scrub off, like if I've got like
You're just gonna wrap it
shit,
around
and
your
I
staff.
like to like kind of yeah, my staff. I use my staff to try to like scrape off some of the mold in the water, trying to clean this thing up against the pole. Rub it on the wall, whatever I can to break some of this mold off, and then I'll just.
Like, this is hurt. I need
This-
it for sure.
Does it still hurt me?
This may lessen the effect, but this mold is not gotten rid of in a bath wash.
this is definitely not good. It will either need to be burned,
Put
but
it in the sun.
if able to be cleaned and kept alive, could be an important part of history.
I will help you fold it up.
You try pissing on it.
No,
That worked
no.
last time.
That is a disrespectful thing.
No.
Unclean! Unclean!
I like
He
your
bleeps.
morals.
Demons do not deserve our
Look.
water, let alone our piss.
I agree demons are bad, but they do serve a purpose. So,
But really, what purpose do they serve other than the greater evil?
it's like when you get the black lung, you know, it's just I'm trying to think of something old timey. it's something where it's terrible, but there's like a lot of people and different species, and they kind of just need to like come to slow the growth because there's a lot of us, and it's just these guys get too
The respect of life and death.
my guy's getting too philosophical here. Like, you know, demons have a purpose.
Population control!
I'm saying that they definitely can be and are evil, but they can serve basically balance.
You know,
A goddamn monk should know balance.
It doesn't mean I'm for killing of people.
Yeah, I was just suggesting
Population
pissing on a
control.
tapestry.
Well, he's like, that's a great disrespect. I'm like, well, you just pissed on balls. Shrine. So, you know.
Our
I know.
souls should be able
There's
to
a line
live in
you'll
a
cross.
coexistence and,
This is
and a
art.
This is
repetitive
art. I won't
nature
piss
to
on
where we
art.
are reborn and we continue the cycle.
Right. So you guys.
My guy gets a flask and takes a drink.
You guys have
It's too deep now.
have taken the yellow mold tapestry. That's pretty sweet.
It stinks.
It
Shake it,
released its deadly spores already.
We're
You
trying to
still-
clean it.
And you're still
Will-
carrying it with us.
Yeah, it will dry
It's wet now.
eventually. That's pretty cool.
It will dry on your staff.
It will dry probably on my back at this point.
Okay.
Like I used my staff to try to
Gross.
clean it, like to use it as like a
Gross.
beater type thing.
Yep. But not offset your balance on your staff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yep,
like
yep, yep.
carry
sense.
it like a flag on
Makes
there or
sense.
anything.
All
I'll
right.
roll it up and stick it on my back.
Okay, that could be real cool, though.
It
Could-
could've-
Like the fur flag.
I guess I could have hit people with mold.
Yeah, well,
I
Oh my
would've
She
God.
now has a
taken
mold
the-
staff.
If it did 11 damage to each
Probably
of
damages
you,
myself too.
you would just have to take that every time you hit something.
It'll just suffocate somebody in it, like a chloroform thing, except for it's a whole rug.
You don't realize how good of an idea this is. It's amazing. The additional 11 damage every time.
Breathe deep.
I think you just gave her a deadly weapon.
Did I?
In the form of an art piece.
Form of an art.
Did I? It will be a very deadly weapon, I'm sure.
Oh no! Don't think
That's
that.
awesome.
And on to the next room.
I want to talk about the
what?
tapestry some more.
Yeah, I want to discuss the merits of
Yeah,
this shape.
yeah. Like,
It's been a good session.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
What's in the next room?
No, I'm just messing with you. But in the next room, there are some stairs up to a dry area, and you come through a door, and the door closes behind you, and you notice that you are in
Shit.
a circular room with
Whoopsies.
4 doors, one to the north, one to the east, one to the south, and one to the west. You came through the one to the west, and on the east door, the one right in front of you, probably 15 feet, the face of this door bears a carving of Bane, the lawful evil god of tyranny, who is depicted as a tall, armored man wearing a bucket helm. His right gauntlet is painted black and clutches a set of shackles.
He's the most bitch corner.
The north door to your left bears a carving of Baal, the chaotic evil god of murder. He's depicted as a powerfully built, skull-headed man with long, curved blades where his hands should be. And then the south door to your right, this door bears a carving of Merkel, the neutral evil lord of bones. He is portrayed as a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl. In his skeletal hands, he clutches a screaming human skull.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Start
just came to a
spinning my
blank one.
staff. Shall we decide by fate?
these are all really cool doors.
Oh, wait.
Is Mirko's different than the god of death?
Markle is the god of death,
Yep.
murder, and what is Bane?
Tyranny?
Tyranny?
Well, what was that shrine for that we just peed on?
That was Bane.
Well, then the Bane door.
He is the
Right?
most bitch.
There's the most recent shrine, the nearest door. I mean, what else is in this room?
Nothing else. Just the
Circular.
3 doors.
mm.
Small circular room
It's
with
dry.
3 doors.
We're still making noises when we walk.
No, I will cast prestidigitation to dry
Oh.
every one of us once
Oh,
we leave
thank you.
the wetness.
I hate
Thank
wet
goodness.
shoes.
I will
really
dry
hate
every
wet
one of
shoes.
us. No, it won't take long at all.
Except for
Um,
this tapestry. Can we keep this wet and dip it in the water again?
Gross.
That's a good idea. So yeah, would you guys like to go through the East Bane door, the North Ball door,
It sounds like the
or
Bane.
the South Merkel door?
I'm alright with Bane, or we could
I
spin
mean, we do
the
kind of have the gods
spin
on
the
us.
staff.
We
Yeah.
pissed on it.
I'm alright with
we
Bane,
got,
though.
we did something good when we pissed on it and made the stuff go.
We have weakened him. We
Well,
should
maybe
attack him
something-
now.
Yes, yes. We've weakened him with our piss.
Well, with his piss. In your prayer. Prayer.
So that is our piss.
That, by the way, that was balls.
Oh, it was balls. Let's go to balls.
Well, so
Let's go to the balls.
I guess I will cross this bridge with you now.
Let's take their balls first.
It makes me feel good that you would battle a god because I have disrespect for him. But I am not making this about my own goals because honestly, down here, my goals are to make sure you survive. So we should think about this and make our best decision before we just continue on.
I have no complaints about attacking the god of murder. He is a awful representation of murder. Death should be more of a neutral good thing, more not of a neutral evil. There should not be some sort of
I don't
profane
think these doors
thing.
lead to that. I think they're just
DM
like trick doors. Like
It's down that level.
We're
3
following some
characters
sort of
are willing to fight gods already.
like I really doubt these cults.
We're gonna
have-
go in there defying.
I just doubt this cult has the
Do
god.
you guys
one of
have
those.
backup characters?
We're defying their purpose, their
But my point
meaning.
is,
I do not respect
I-
their
I just don't
calling,
think
their
the gods
meaning
are down
whatsoever.
Here. Not,
Oh, well.
not at least level 2 of the
Right, I
dungeon.
know, yeah.
That's
level
okay
2
if
of the
we don't
dungeon.
fight Ball, but we are fighting his purpose, his meaning, his
The underlings that give him strength.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't think that affects the door we choose. I just picked Paul because that's the shrine we just saw.
It may as well.
like
Because he has representation here. We have just
hey, they
I
I
all.
will represent
they all-
metaphysical meaning to this.
Wait a minute. Ball is the only one other than this shrine. We haven't seen any of his acolytes. We've seen acolytes of
I
Bane,
think we did.
and we've seen acolytes of Miracle. We have
There's a
not
way.
seen
There is a
Ball.
way we haven't.
Have we
gone
not
yet.
seen
There is a way
acolytes
we
of
haven't
Baal?
gone yet. As well.
there
How
is
come
yes.
there's no god of like happiness or work yet?
Well,
There are. They just have no power here.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Sunshine.
Even then, they're dicks too.
Mr. Sunshine's really not that great either. Mr. God of the Sun, Plor, or Androgynous, or whatever his name is, really isn't all that great.
Basically, there's like good gods, but
I
there
like
really are no good gods.
me.
They're just
And
gods who are
Lona.
less dicks.
I think Ephraim's a saloon character still.
Saloon's good. Saloon's a good one too. Really, their whole God of the Sun and creation doesn't seem all that great. It doesn't seem very nice.
All right, so
They're
Saloon seems more.
gods of puppies.
Gods of puppies.
Oh, that exists. That's the nature one.
Well, that's kind of Saloon. Saloon's like the god of lycanthropes, good lycanthropes. Those are the puppies, right? Good lycanthropes equals puppies.
Unfortunately, we do not have that option now.
Ah, dang it. I want to
mean-
be put on the list then. Wait list for the soonest adoption puppy available.
His name is Craig, and
Oh, dang it,
I'm thinking either the ball door or the Bane door.
Trick me into an animal, a real animal.
The shrine, and we also fought like 3/5 of Bane. So like, I think they're the most prominent. Is either ball.
Or wait.
Bane and
Oh,
Merkel.
you mean the cultists?
Yeah, because we haven't fought any ball cultists.
Right.
So I'm thinking
Ball's
either
really, like-
Ball's door because that shrine, or Bane's door because there were 3 cultists of Bane.
Thank
I
you
don't
for
know.
keeping track of that.
Or the way we haven't gone yet. All the way to the other side. That requires getting wet again.
It does. And crossing that weird patch of wall they took that
Yeah.
poster off of.
I like
Stinky
this
wall.
poster.
It's better than a poster.
It hurts sometimes, but I like this poster.
This is beautiful.
I won't kink shame, but
What
I think
is-
it's weird.
What does Tyrone think we should do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, he wants the god of puppies.
Which door? No, I just specifically asked. Which door?
What's on the door that represents the god of murder?
What were the other ones?
Ball.
Tyranny? What
Tyranny
about
and death.
tyranny? Is tyranny cool?
Tyranny, murder, and death.
How about death? God of Death okay?
He seems like the most neutral good of them all.
I mean,
In
Tyranny
she's
does.
opinion.
Tyranny does seem like the least of the.
Yeah, that seems more like annoying corruption.
Yeah.
That is just a human statement.
You're the horseman of war. You ain't death. You're a bitch.
The god of weakening the god of murder might seem effective. If I have anything as a party member to say about it,
So we moving on ball?
That's
That's the consensus I'm hearing.
Which one's tyranny? Ball?
Ball or Bane?
Ball's
Bane is
Bane is
tyranny.
tyranny, ball is murder.
I think that we were kind of leaning towards
Ball is
tyranny,
the
really.
art.
Were we?
I don't know, but you were leaning towards Ball. She's
sorry,
really
I
they're
didn't-
all evil and have been defiling. I mean, really, actually, Ball would be the most sacrilegious for my character.
Well, like
She is
what
like
my guy
Ball
sees here
just brings.
there's an
disgrace to
underground
death.
layer here under this
sure,
bathhouse.
not good death.
There's 3
No.
doors. There can't
Because
really be
that death
too
happens.
much behind
Death
each
is
door. Like
The gods are literally
That's why
just sitting
Marco
back
should
there
be
waiting.
replaced with a
Why don't
more
we just
benevolent
get every
god
door?
of death.
I mean-
because death shouldn't be evil.
Yeah, I say.
Ball
let's
is
go for-
disgrace to death.
Well, let's go to. Let's
Go to the balls!
go to ball.
Go to the balls!
Yeah,
Hit
we
him in
can-
the balls first.
Weaken the balls. I like that. Let's weaken the balls
I will help you snip them.
first.
You're about to lose him.
Alright, so that one's easy. As you go through the north door,
Easy to lose
you,
the balls.
you walk up to find that this was the exact hallway that you didn't take from the first.
Oh, dang it.
Okay.
So
Then I
one
would-
down.
Then I
Who
would say
peed on the last altar? Do you want to
Bane.
pee on this one too?
that's a door.
We
Those
do
are
not
balls.
know if is there an altar here.
It's a door.
No.
It's
No,
just a
no,
door.
it is-
This was the hallway that you didn't
Alright.
take.
Where
That
does it
leads
go?
Down to that first room.
It
The
leads
first
back to
room.
that first room.
Well,
Back
let's go to
into
the other
the
door.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Remember how we had
there's
2
two doors.
choices?
Alright, so other
when we
door.
first got there.
Well, what about continue? Perhaps he is perhaps his energy. Where would you? Let's keep going.
I guess.
Feel around with my feet underneath the water.
Well,
As
there's
we're
2 other.
moving
There's,
through,
there's
trying
Bane's
to
door
feel
and
if there's any, like-
Macklemore's.
Yeah, there sure are. We could continue to
Michaels.
just fan out a,
Sort of
a
thing I should check
shallow
out.
perspective,
I'm willing to like
or
get.
we could dig into one perspective. What do you
Oh,
guys
you
think
mean
we
looking
should
through
do?
that hallway to see what?
Well, we could either do this, or we could do this.
I have
we-
no
we-
idea what that
Well, we
represents.
could go wide, or we can go deep. Do you want to go wide and explore level 1 of 5 different things, or do you want to start exploring level 2?
Oh, well,
We've
this just-
already connected
well, we-
the
he
balls.
just said this rounds back.
This is
cord,
rounds back to-
so
yeah,
we
that
to
could.
the first area,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
could also go back to the other room that was off
check
of
out
this
level
first
1
area.
of
I
Bane.
see
No,
what you
there
mean.
was no
This,
other.
yeah,
room.
this just
There weren't 2?
no.
There were
So
two.
there's
the,
Bane
the
and-
This
one
is
you
one of them.
just
Bane
came
and
back
Merkel still,
was
right?
one of the 2.
And this
doors.
one led to the other one.
Yeah.
I see now.
Yeah.
I see now.
So yeah, we're
So you've
pretty
covered
we've
Check
covered
out-
much everything except what's beyond these
Yeah.
2 doors.
Check out Mr. Tyranny's door next.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
Jack
Which one's Tyranny?
Jackleton, would you like to?
Tyranny is Bane.
Would you like
Ah,
to stomp down
I
Tyranny,
nominate
Jack
Jack
Jackleton?
Jackleton.
I love
Open that
stomping
door.
down tyranny. That's what Jacks do.
Onward.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick down the fucking door.
I'll back him up.
She talked me up. I want to kick
Sweet.
it down.
That's pretty cool.
I
Back up.
mildly am hoping this ends badly.
I'm gonna break my ankle.
I will come around,
So, I'm gonna read you book text real quick.
Oh God, I definitely broke my ankle.
Unless the characters take special care to approach quietly and without light sources, they alert the room's occupants.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh, we
Describe
do
this
have
area
light
to the
sources.
player as follows. The eastern part of this room is unlit.
Real quick, sorry to cut off DM Tech. Did I successfully kick the door down?
She
Oh, yeah,
has
you
Sure
did.
did.
Fuck
She
yeah.
does have a torch and is
Fuck
following
yeah.
Jack Jackleton.
Okay,
so
well-
we have at least a light source.
And I
We are
did not-
not approaching quietly, but we have a light source.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, sir.
The eastern part of this room is unlit, flooded, and braced with floor-to-ceiling wooden beams. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry. This is the portion you guys are standing in, and lit by 2 torches and sconces that flank a stone altar, which is to your south. Shackled to the wall.
Get your pee ready.
Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate armor missing its helm. Standing before the altar are 2 grim figures, a powerfully built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch.
Ah, fuck that guy.
Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it.
And these are human people.
Yes, they are human cultists of Bane.
Oh.
Alright. So let me get to this page.
I love it. Unless they take specific care. No, she talked me up so hard.
You can get him, Jack Shackleton.
Oh.
Sorry.
At least they're definitely surprised and may temporarily stop their hurting this man.
That guy just kicked the door in and say, "I'm Jack Shackleton."
They had to know.
Evildoers
killed them in
beware.
stealth, they may not have known his name.
They might not have.
Please tell me Jack Shackleton has like a cape, like a.
I want him
like,
to.
I feel like he kind of.
I need to play
like,
armor for
like
it
a
though.
cloak or. Well, do you need that to have on your armor? Or just a cloth, a piece of cloth.
I would need
yes.
it, but it would help.
As far as I'm concerned, yes, I have a cloak myself. And back in earlier editions, it gave you a +1 to AC. And everyone could have one. It didn't matter what fucking light armor, heavy armor, medium armor. Like everyone could just have a cloak,
But
and
not
it gave
really
you like. And I'm as
I'm
far as
kind
I'm
of
concerned,
imagining something more like embedded in his armor, though. You know, like a legit
Jealous
cape almost.
If I don't, because I kind of want one.
Attached.
Ooh, put the tapestry into his armor.
Your tapestry is the cloak. Just let me clean
The
it.
cloak
It
is
needs
the
a
ta-
I
bleaching.
don't like it.
It needs a bleaching.
You see my shield here with this insignia of Altrel? You see my chest piece here with the insignia of Altrel?
Let me
It's a royal
let me get
insignia.
good at
I kinda
like
got a thing going
restitching.
here.
It'll be us defeating the 3 faces of the cult by the
There's
end of
4
it.
dudes beating up one dude on that. Have you looked at the tapestry?
Four faceless dudes.
It'll be us with like with one of our faces
You're gonna sew
shared.
our faces into it.
Yes. Yes,
and then it's
it'll
gonna
be
be
us beating up
And the
on.
person on the ground will be the 3 gods.
Yeah, and the cult of the
I
3.
imagine we kick down the door and then start arguing about this right away.
This is what you need to change.
my name's Steven. I work for the bank.
Is that the guy tied up? Like, guys, what happened?
But for real, I don't know what my cape is. I want a cape that matches my thing going on, like
Okay.
gold and
Well, I'm
stuff.
just gonna-
Maybe we'll use this
I'm
as
just gonna
like
use
the
my
predecessor
imagination
to the tapestry that will become your cape. This is the one beforehand. This tells the story of what we must defeat.
How big was that tapestry again? About like 6 foot long.
60 by 40.
7 by 5.
Yeah, it's like
It'll
taller
be a
than I
new
am.
one. It'll be a new one. That's what I'm saying. It'll be a new one.
It's taller and way
Part
wider. Than I
2.
am. 7 by 5. Like I would be able to like hide behind that for armor. But
Toro with part 1, and then you're wearing part 2.
Alright, so
monster mash.
let's get initiative marked down. And we're going to run through this one, Theater of Minds. Not going to put out a thing. I farted a little bit. Fair warning.
Is that part of the initiative?
Yes, you get a -3 to initiative.
Oh,
Terrible
no.
initiative. I've got terrible initiative.
I got better initiative.
I do
Shoot.
have much better initiative for this round, really. I've won a 23.
Oh, dang. Alright, go
Damn.
ahead.
I rolled a 19, I got
12.
+4.
Tyrone!
1 6,
Tyrone Jenkins.
12.
Alright,
Get
and
him.
Jack.
13. Initiative. I'm gonna fondle his D20 for a bit to get warm it up for him.
Nope. I'm going to say I didn't roll initiative for him.
Oh, that guy. I'm disappointed. That's why my initiative's not that great. So I'm like, shit, this would have looked cooler with the cape on.
Brought it up, and now
Use
you
your D20. I've been like jostling. Oh, okay.
This one's too dirty to put on. It's yucky.
You should have taken the
9.
blue one. I revved it up for you.
It wasn't the one I used. You revved up, but
You revved it up too much.
Splash damage on my own character.
9. Okay. I mean, it would have worked out the same apparently. Okay. Hey, good job.
Get him.
She got like 23.
Good.
She's quick.
She,
I have been.
I kicked
rolling
down the door. She just
terribly.
rushed in.
She's ready. I was ready right behind you, and then I saw them coming for you, and I could not allow
I don't
it.
think they're coming for me. I think they're like torturing a dude.
Well, they
That's
looked
my-
like they were going to.
I'm not the smartest dude around, but like that pretty much looks like they're torturing a dude.
You
That
have one
should be
of the
stopped as
smartest
well.
dudes I've ever met.
I mean,
I'm average.
You're one of my favorite people.
I've had friends and girlfriends that like being tortured. So just putting that out there.
You know what? I can't argue with that. We've all had a night at the slipper room.
So much slipping.
That's a whole nother code word to get that treatment.
I loved it.
Even that import is rubbing veggies.
No, I didn't like veggies.
The imp might.
It might. That's
But he
true.
does
That's
like
true.
edgies.
That's
Ball
true.
doesn't.
Rubbing
So
it.
yeah, you guys are attacked by